Bonjour à toutes et à tous et bienvenue dans une nouvelle vidéo sur Learn to French. Je m'appelle Eden et j'enseigne le français. Hello and welcome to another video on Learn to French. If you're new here, my name is Eden and I teach French. In today's video, we are going to learn a little bit more about French liaisons and most of all, les liaisons obligatoires or mandatory liaisons that you have to make. So let's not wait any longer and start the lesson right away. Qu'est-ce qu'une liaison? What is a liaison in French? So let's take, for example, the last consonant of a word followed by another word that is starting with a vowel. A liaison is when you actually link those two elements. So you take the last consonant of your first word and you link it, you pronounce it by linking it to the next vowel. Or also a word that is starting with a silent H, which is an H that is acting like a vowel. For example, mes amis, mes amis. Un arbre, un arbre. So normally, words like mais or un are actually having a silent S and a silent N. Listen carefully. Mais, mais. Un, un. So here you don't hear the sound S and you don't hear the sound N. However, with a liaison, you are going to sort of pronounce these sounds. Mes amis. Mes amis becomes mes amis. Un and arbre becomes un arbre. Un arbre. So why do we do this? It's only for pronunciation purposes. It sounds nicer. Think of French like music. It has to sound nice. So if we have two vowels following each other in French, it doesn't really sound nice. It sounds a bit awkward for us. It also helps with the flow of the language. The sentences will sound nicer this way. Mes amis, un arbre. So there are three types of liaison in French. We have the mandatory liaison, optional ones, and forbidden ones. But today, we are going to focus on the mandatory liaison. There are three types of those mandatory liaisons. The Z sound, Z, the N sound, N, and the T sound, T. So Z, N, and T. For the Z sound, we have, for example, mes amis, mes amis. So you don't pronounce it like an S, but rather like a Z. Mes amis, mes amis. For the N sound, we have, for example, un arbre, un arbre, un arbre. For the T sound, we can have petit ami, petit ami. Now you might be asking yourself, when do we have those mandatory liaisons? The first case is an article followed by a noun. So we have an article and then a noun. For example, un plus noun, des plus noun, les plus noun. So remember, these nouns have to start with a vowel or a silent H. You're not going to have to make the liaison if the noun is beginning with a consonant. For example, un avion, des habits, les étudiants. Répétez après moi. Un avion. Des habits. Les étudiants. So here we're pronouncing des habits, even though H is a consonant, but this is a silent H, which acts like a vowel. Des habits. The next case is an adjective followed by a noun beginning with a vowel. For example, adjectif qualificatif or adjectif possessif. Pour les adjectifs qualificatifs, we have, for example, les belles îles, mon petit ami, de grandes idées, un grand ami. Répétez après moi, Les belles îles. Mon petit ami. De grandes idées. Un grand ami. In un grand ami, here, since we don't have the D sound, in liaison, we use the T sound. Un grand ami. So here, the Z sound in Les Belles Îles and De Grandes Idées is very important. Why? Because if we listen to it, if we don't pronounce the liaison, it will sound like it's a singular noun and adjective. Here the Z sound, the liaison, is very important simply to know if the noun is singular or plural. Pour les adjectifs possessifs, we have mon amour, tes enfants, nos occupations. So for possessive adjectives as well. Mon amour, tes enfants, nos occupations. For the demonstrative adjective ses as well. Ses idées, ses histoires. Ses idées, ses histoires. Once again, we have a silent H here. The next case is when you have numbers followed by a noun. For example, la chemise coûte 23 euros. Il est 2 heures. Where is the liaison here? Right here. La chemise coûte 23 euros. Il est 2 heures. Here, since we don't have an X sound in liaison, we are going to use the Z sound. Il est 2 heures. After the pronouns on, nous, vous, il, and elle, you are going to have a mandatory liaison as well. On est à la maison. Nous allons à la plage. Vous avez faim? Ils ont une voiture bleue. Elles aiment chanter. Répétez après moi. On est à la maison. Nous allons à la plage. Vous avez faim? Ils ont une voiture bleue. Elles aiment chanter. You're going to have a mandatory liaison after short adverbs as well. For example, elle a bien aimé le film. Arthur est plus investi qu'avant. Louise est très occupée. Répétez après moi. Elle a bien aimé le film. Arthur est plus investi qu'avant. Louise est très occupée. After dans, chez, en, sous, and sans, you are also going to have a liaison. For example, il est dans une boîte. Je suis chez une amie. Marie est en avance. La vache est sous un arbre. C'est sans allergène. Were you able to find the liaison here? Répétez après moi. Il est dans une boîte. Je suis chez une amie. Marie est en avance. La vache est sous un arbre. C'est sans allergène. That was all for today regarding mandatory liaison. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want more content like this. Je vous remercie d'être resté avec moi aujourd'hui et je vous dis à bientôt pour une nouvelle vidéo sur Learn to French. Au revoir!